In Nigeria, let my people go. Pharaoh in Britain, let biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Nigeria, Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remake, Nigeria don't finish. If I open my eyes, they have been my leader. All the way from Kenya and Jerusalem to Nigeria. Country without love, country without direction. Nigeria, all my nations are India, Nahapala, India. Ọhamadike n'Igbo niile, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, odogwu ọdala akụbata ọkara ọsọ, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Ọhamadike ndị ụmụ Biafra, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma. Pharaoh in Nigeria, let my people go. Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Nigeria, Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remake, Nigeria don't finish. If you get here, listen to me, yo. 2023, no election in our land. Our land, no election. I will never forget Eastern Security Network. Under IPOB, autopilot. My prayer to you on this almighty glorification. No weapon from against you, but shall prosper. Me ready, no, that they miss you tonight. When I find Kapaja and the picture, she said. He said, yes, he said. He said, I like to work get my eye. If I need to go, make you grab, only no sin on the game. I'm a cherry, but I'm a cherry, sin on the car. I try to man, I try to pick up any sin of the come on, my sister, what you can do with them, maybe, or can I want to go. Mereje no more biafra se ka kuturu gaga. On the media teams, autopilot, ekele different to go. Chukwu kere igwe no one jabara bolumba. Extend my greeting to our mothers. Woman, what do you want that biafra? Woman, what do you want that bolumba? Madam Adwa, yes, in Nigeria, let my people go. Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Nigeria, Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remake, Nigeria don't finish. Entrepreneurs worldwide, I greet all of you wherever you are, and I pray to you. When I'm moving down, when I'm over, when I'm moving down, natural village. Nigeria don't finish, Africa, Nigeria don't finish, Britain, Nigeria don't finish, Norway, Nigeria don't finish, entrepreneurs worldwide. I greet all of you wherever you are, and I say to you, friend, I'm gonna lay down one hour.
We salute you all. We greet you from our end.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Mazi 247, I salute you from my end. Mazi Okonkwo, I salute you from my end. Dear friends all over the world, we salute you from our different locations. Necessity is what happens that has given birth to this invention of us coming together at this late hour of the night. Like we said yesterday, you people might be seeing us on a kind of impromptu broadcast that will be coming up on series, but we don't know what tomorrow has in stock. That is why we will follow up things the way they go. They will Muchineke from here. Marcy 247, please give a shout out to the house.
Yes, my Biafran people, we greet all of you. Anywhere you are watching from, you are welcome. We are one family, we are one people. No matter who you are, don't let anybody use division come out you from my body. Me and you now one body we be. You understand? We are one family. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, my comrades on the studio. We are welcome to this program. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for talking like a military man. If you were not a military man before, maybe in your next life you will come to be, for making it so concise. I salute you from here. But Master Kongwo, make you know two bone because people are already saying that you are boning your face. So give them your 32, may they say your 32.
Yes, thank you, Abarawa Sani. Thank you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I would like to use this privilege to thank our leader Mazin Namdekano, extending my greetings to our own mother and also the entire Biafran, especially Mazin Samonepa, for the great job they have been doing. I want to thank everyone, Biafrans, those who are on the comment sections and those who are tweeting in TikTok, anywhere you are in support of this struggle. I give greetings to you. Our leader is Martin Nandekali, you know, the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. Anywhere he is, I salute him. God bless you. Thank you, Biafra. Please click the button, share, and like our videos. We are live, and even in Twitter, Mazo Konko. Abara was on the 247. We're all live. Please help to share. May God bless you as you here with us tonight. God bless.
Ndewo, Pastor Okonkwo. Uh-huh. That is your job-breaking name, as Biafrans call you, Pastor Okonkwo. So, not be me give you the name on Biafran. So we salute you all, and as we were live before, we are back again. No, that's something that make us come live. Before we go to the main business of the day, because many issues were raised and many declarations and enactments has been put in place for our liberation from the office of the spokesperson of Biafra. We are all in loyalty to that office, and everything that comes out there, we oppose nothing. Whereas we are all Biafrans, we work together to make sure we see to the liberation of our people. So, if you look at the topic of our broadcast, you see IPOB joined media, then we say Lagos terrorist security threat, declare partial lockdown. So, as we are here with an intel just came in. So, we have a different topic on that screen. Nigerian police confirm security threat in commercial capital Lagos and declare partial lockdown. So, it is in line with this security threat and everything that is happening, which the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by Omadike one of Biafra land, wherever he is, he deserves that glory. Because without him, all of you in your communities would have been forgotten. Because terrorists would have cut off your heads and then used them as onions for their suya. But glory to God that we are all alive and our friends are easily communicated to. So what you do for us is to help us to share this very broadcast. Hit the like button and the share so that we can get reach to a wider audience, to your Facebook, your YouTube, your Facebook page, your group, and whatever that you can share. Instagram, Telegram, send it to anyone that you can send. Let us move with speed. Many people may be sleeping in their location, many may be waking up. So do them the favor of sending this broadcast down to them so that they will know what is happening. 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, we gave you an information that Abuja has gotten a threat of an attack, and Lagos was also inclusive. Kaduna was inclusive, Nasarawa was also inclusive, and we again, Jigawa was inclusive, Kano was inclusive, Sokoto, Benue was inclusive. That is why attacks were escalating from left, right, center. Now, this message that you see on the screen is not yesterday. Let me see if I can see the time and the date so that this is August 17. Today is what? Today is August 17. So nobody should say we frame it up. It is from the Nigerian Zoo media. Nigerian police confirm security threat in commercial capital Lagos. Declare partial lockdown. While the zoo is coming to an end and while they are deceiving all of you in running after PVC and running after Chakaban, Peter Obi, and all whatnot, there is fire on the mountain. That is why the Biafran people have taken some measures to secure our land because of the new phase that we find ourselves. because you don't know who is the police, you don't know who is the army anymore. All of them have been infiltrated and they wear the same uniform. They share the same ideology and they go with the same prospects. That is why Biafran people will not hesitate in doing that which they know how to do to defend their lands. We lost so many people in the massacre in 1967 to 70s, and that will not repeat itself again. We never had the opportunity to control the media the way we are controlling the media today. And that is a great advantage. And that is why we say make use of your phone, use your data. Forget about BB Niger. BB Niger was created to distract you while many heinous crimes will be ongoing. They created BB Niger to keep you busy so that you focus on BB Niger while your villages are overrun, they are killing people, they are taking over places. Now, the commercial hub in Nigeria, which they call Lagos, is where the threat is looming now. Hey. So let us read it down before my comrades will touchlight it more. According to the commissioner, the surveillance level has been heightened due to the threat of attacks. Nigeria's commercial hub, Lagos, has been placed under a partial lockdown by security agencies. This message just came in this night as we speak. Oh. The State Police Commissioner, Abiodun Alabi, announced on Wednesday. Alabi said security agencies were prepared for intruders who might want to attack Lagos. According to the commissioner, the surveillance level has been heightened due to threats of attacks, and all of you are running after 2023 election and campaign. Alabi disclosed this during the Lagos State Holders Forum on Police Accountability SFPA's quarterly meeting. He said stop and search was being carried out by security agents in the various parts of as part of measures to prevent attacks and apprehend criminals. Police commissioner admitted the number of police personnel in Lagos was inadequate, but expressed confidence that the community police partnership will tackle crimes and criminality in the state. Hey, what a failed state. The same police, the same community policing which the federal government of Nigeria and the state government kicked against at the very beginning is what they now turn to depend on when they know that they have destroyed your lives and everything that you have in common. Alabi therefore called the support of traditional rulers, community leaders, religious leaders, religious leaders, hey, wonders, transporters, and others in tackling crime. Hey, the commissioner also urged residents to assist security agencies with intel and credible information to assist them. He said committed police personnel will be rewarded, while on the other hand, the bad acts among them will be sanctioned. Hey, Umuchineke, there is fire on the mountain. Oh. There is fire on the mountain. Master Goodwo, please use 2 or 3 minutes to do justice to this matter.
Thank you, Abarawa Sani. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will start to thank you, as I did before. You see, this is Nigerian police confirms security threat in commercial capital. Lagos declares partial lockdown. This lockdown, like as we usually prescribe it to our people, and some of the people castigated that lockdown is affecting the citizens and affecting this, and they cannot buy, they cannot sell. Let me tell you, there are some time ago I also read the scripture where lockdown is mentioned in the scripture. I think that should be Isaiah chapter 26 or 20 or 26. It said, "Go ye my people, and hide thyself, lock yourself up until calamities are over." Somebody should find that scripture. It should be Isaiah 20, 26 or 26, 20, somewhere there. Hiding yourself is to prevent this threat, because there is nothing that the terrorist has ever promised the Nigerian attack they have never fulfilled. And that is where we you should not forget. Our people has one problem is always forgetting what happened in the past, and you can call it as a mere threat that this terrorist group has made that are coming. And I think the Lagosians, thank God, are now putting the lockdown into consideration. Sit at home is maintained, not lockdown. When you lock down, you sit at home. And you see, the break up Nigeria actually will come peacefully when all Nigeria, forget the North, because if you see the North in the NSAS, they didn't come out. But everything happens in the South. That shows you that not have already moved themselves out of this one Nigeria that are even talking about. They are the one also who have also moved out of Nigeria even before, but are still holding everything. So we are talking about here the threat. The threat, everyone must not take this threat that is coming, because the same police that are telling you, they are the same people. That is no. So this information you see here, when they say Nigerian police, simply means it's coming out from the mouth of the real terrorists. You must know it, because now you cannot tell me that they don't know about it. In Nigeria, where the criminal will be stealing and they call the police, and the police will tell you how many are there. We are coming, we are coming. And even if you catch the person and give it to them, they are going to release the terrorist. How many terrorists Bara was on and the 247 here? In fact, Biafra. Hey, thank you. Someone says, Daniel says, Isaiah 26 verse 20. Thank you. So that is the thing. So this Nigerian police now that are giving us a lot, what is different from could say the dog and the police? What is different from the dog and the police? Because police will kill the dog, kill his own soul fellow soldier. Because both of them they work together. I didn't say police is a dog go before I go say that Mazo go say the police that dog will be. I will begin to pursue me like my ancestors. Yeah. So what I'm trying to what, what I'm trying to say is it has come the time that all the legations, all the capital cities, major places, we put it into consideration that you don't need to live your life casually in Nigeria now because the terrorists have already won. Those of you who walk in the night, those of you who take night buses, we are here to alert to you that you must be cautioned to make sure that you don't become a victim. And like Abara was already said tonight, that we're also going to touch some places where the dragon has mentioned, and and all everything that he has sanctioned. Of course, we're about to eat. We are autopilot, and everything we say must stand. Because Suko Kabama speaks through us. You must know it. We are not here to create war, but we are here to alert our people and also to let them know that the dragon has declared it, that all the police stations are where the terrorists are standing. We should also we're going to go there later so that we'll not face the victim before it starts. Thank you, Abara Sonny.
Thank you very much. 247, the floor is yours now.
Well, Mazi Akbarawa Ndewo, thank you so much. You see, some time ago, if we could remember, I used to tell us that anything in this life, this one now is not even about Biafra. Anything that is, how do I explain it? Let's say now, as we are now, Sonny, if God sent me, say, make I give you this 1,000 naira. If I get 1,000 naira now, and God will tell me, say, this 1,000 naira no be for you, now for Sonny, or this 1,000 naira no be for you, go, you go see some people where they're hungry, give them. If I refuse to give them that 1,000 naira, as that spirit led me, I am going to lose that 1,000 naira in painful way, because I will lose more than 1,000 naira. Why am I saying this? Long time ago, I was shouting, calling people of Lagos State, our family, Biafrans in Lagos, come, join us. Let us all sit at home. Since last year, I've been shouting, join us. Let us sit at home. We don't have any other place but Biafra. But what happened? None of them. Even I was shouting here one day, one big, an old, aged man So he said he see me shouting and he felt it, and he gave me a number of Ladepo chairman. We called him immediately. He had IPOB. He switched off his phone. So many of them they sent in. Join security, no. Support ESN, no. Why am I saying this? You fit no understand. And just even today, this afternoon, I showed the people of Biafra a video where Kioki Media last 3 weeks warned that there is a security alert threat coming to Lagos State, specifically Lagos Own is targeted to happen. And the police then were giving them assurance that this thing, we have taken care of it.
Please, do you have that video? Can you send it?
You want it? I will play. I will bring it up now. I have the video.
Bring it up so that
I
we use
played
it to
the
promote
video this
everything there.
afternoon. Kioki Media. Let me look for it. So the people felt okay. They felt Kioki was ranting. I put it there. So why am I saying this? Our Alaba people, join us, sit at home for where until it happens.
We should play it before you continue. We play the video before you continue.
Okay.
We play the video before you continue so that you can have a lot to escalate.
Okay. Play the video.
That means Sultan of Sokoto will continue
Put
to be scared
make
of
it
me.
big. Put and make it big.
Because I told you already, as I'm live now, they're watching me from their media in Sokoto. And they know that there's a lot of things that they want to do, but need to
Remove it and bring it again because it's showing blank.
When you put it out, bring it back. So they sent you something, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. This was another big news.
It's closed.
It's fire on the mountain. They say in Festac police station in Lagos, they close the police station.
Okay.
Close the police station.
Okay. This is just the beginning. I don't put them again.
That means Sultan of Sokoto will continue to be scared of me.
They don't
because I told you already.
But
I'm live now, they're watching me from their media.
But they see the video now.
Sokoto. And they know that there's a lot of things that they want to do, but nítorí pé à ń tètè pariwo ẹ̀ síta.
Okay, wait. Let us refresh. When we refresh, maybe it will come. Let's refresh the screen. Let's refresh. Biafrans all over the world, please stay tuned with us. It's not up to 1 minute. Our PC is very fast. We are back just to refresh the screen. Okay, we are back. We are back. So send it again now.
Get back.
Matthew, send it again now.
Yeah, I don't bring them again.
Okay.
That means Sultan of Sokoto will continue to be scared of me. Because I told you already, as I'm live now, they're watching me from their media in Sokoto.
It's not showing. Don't worry. Just speak the voice and continue.
And they know that there's a lot of things that they want to do, but nítorí pé à ń tètè pariwo ẹ̀ síta, now that they're not going to do it, Lagos State will be bombed. I've told you that this morning. If you're probably hearing me for the first time, it needs to beef up Lagos State. Their agenda is to bomb Lagos State and millions of people will die. Don't think Yoruba people will be the one, or Yoruba nation warriors will be the one to defend Lagos. No. Lagos State governor and the deputy. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá mọ̀ dáadáa, ẹni bọ̀bọ̀ kan sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ bomb Lagos State. It's an intelligence that I'm not going to give you more than what I've said. They want to bomb Lagos State. Lagos State, Abuja, and Kaduna, but in your point, tó bá wọn kọ́ bomb ara wọn tọ́lọ́run. But I'm concerned about Lagos State because it's Yoruba land. Tell Governor Sanwo-Olu he needs to recruit and beef up the security and forget about the architect of what the Inspector General of Police, whatever the IG is passing to of Lagos is a false information. And I told you this morning, they're what they call sleeper cells. They are already in Lagos. And it all bomb the United Nations building. It was part of those that they purposely released in Kuje prison. As I speak to you right now, is in Lagos State. I'm not going to tell you more than that. And you don't have to believe me. But when it happens, I pray it doesn't happen. But when it happens, I will come on a live show and I will tell you exactly what I say. And I will go back and play this video. And today is the 29th of July 2022. And for record purpose, the time is 6 minutes before 11 p.m. Again, Lagos State will be bombed if they do not protect it now.
The security situation in Lagos suggests that they closed the stations and the security has beefed up so that they can be able to curtail some excesses. Mazi, go on with your narrative.
You know, this one now remind me of Oliver the Kokwe. You get one music where Oliver the Kokwe sing. He say, "Hey ya, who no go no? Hey ya, who no Hey ya, who no go no? My brother no biam, na so all the biafra just ya." Biafra people.
247, you very old school.
Now, Mazi, listen to me. Listen. All those people that refuse to sacrifice Monday seat at home, they are going to close now. And their closing is not even secure. It's not guaranteed that they are safe. Because when they close, they can still bomb the shop, they can still bomb Balaba, they can still bomb Baladepo, they can still bomb Idumota, Spanda, Balogu, anywhere, call it. They can still bomb it. Our people, like Mazen Nandikalu said, Ayana ha boso many and it is very evil bad. Evil bad. When are we going to learn? Had he been listening, Sonny, if say the whole Biafran agree together, we sit at home, by now we could have given the message to the whole world. Imagine that every Monday, in collaboration, in agreement, in unison, everybody, every Biafran anywhere in Nigeria closed down. Don't you know that the world would have by now known that these people are no longer joking? Imagine you come to Lagos, the whole Biafran shut down every Monday and go into their houses. What do you think? Who are you going to see in the road? Nobody. Listen, let me tell you, the people that drive the transports are 70 or 80% Biafrans. The people that the business, the general business in Lagos is owned and controlled and by and they consumed by 95% Biafrans. So imagine that these people decide to sit at home. Lagos will be dried. If Biafrans will sit at home for Monday, Lagos will be dried. You will not see a single soul on the road. But what happened? They refused. They said, no, these people are stupid people. Biafra, they are killing people. Now, it is not down on them that I am not the one killing you, that the people killing you can even kill you. I talk I they shout listen, if you don't support Biafra, this thing is coming to Lagos. Where will you run to? Where will you hide? But nobody listened, because I am not Adeboye now. I am not Oyedepo now. I am not Lord Choosing. I am not Paul Enenche. So why will you listen to me?
Mas, you don't have private jet. Why must we listen to you?
You say?
You don't have private jet. Why must we listen to you?
Yes, I don't have private jet and I don't wear tuxedo suit to come and preach to you. So why will you listen to me? But now, what I said has happened. And those that have told you that use private jet, that pray and fast, what they have told you have fed you. But what that useless person told you has come to be. What Mazen Nandekalo said has been fulfilled. Who is lying? I used to tell us that the thing is not about person, it's about the spoken words, it's about the message. Pick the message. Don't look at the person bringing the message. Forget who brings the tidings. Take the tidings. Weigh the message. Is it good? How is this thing weighing? Is it balanced? But our people will foolishly look at you and say, look at this one that is hungry on social media. Is what they used to tell me. This one is ranting on social media. He's looking for people to subscribe. I'm not looking for anybody to subscribe for me. When I want to do my preaching, if it's only one person, I go. If it is even nobody, I go on. I'm not, if I want subscribers and followers, I know what to do, they will come. That's not what I want. I want to tell you the truth. But our Biafran people don't want the truth. They love lies. Now, many people that have told us that this is going to happen have told us and warned us. We refuse. We called you. Join us. Listen, there was a prophet I heard that was saying, join hands together now, restore Biafra. A time will come when you will want to join hands and they will tell you, we don't need your assistance again. A time will come when you in Alaba with your money cable everywhere will be burning fire and you will be calling Biafrans. We will put you away. Remember what happened to Ken Saro-Wiwa? When Ojukwu was calling him, don't do this, don't join Nigeria. They hate you. They will kill you. They will destroy you. Join me. Let us fight together and liberate ourselves. Even if you want to go, go. Be your president of your own country. Be your president of your own father's house. Ken Saro-Wiwa said, no, I want to destroy you, Ojukwu. I will deal with you, Ojukwu. Finally, what happened? Did the same Nigeria not kill Ken Saro-Wiwa? They killed him. We don't want to listen. We don't want to learn. We don't want to hear. Now, Lagos, the whole Lagos will be forced to sit at home. And it's not even that when they sit at home, they are safe. Imagine a state where the police station has closed and every policeman ran away. Who is going to defend you? Me? Oturubeke. I beg, na so it be for my mouth for now.
Hey,
Wala there.
I know that the next thing your pastors will be saying is blood of Jesus, Holy Ghost fire. These are the same pastors that told you don't pick up arms to defend yourselves.
Okay.
And they give arms to the army personnel and police that is protecting their children
All their
and
children
their own
have
wives.
personnel protecting
All
them.
their children have escort, have army
Even their
personnel.
cat, even their dog, even their rat.
Imagine, imagine, imagine. We have been shouting, oh, shouting, oh, shouting, oh. Thank God for the allegiance that MNK formed with the Oduduwa agitators. We hope they live up to expectations because the hour has come for them to do the needful. And if they really want to stand strong, they should not allow the Oduduwa security group to be politicized, because if it gets politicized, hey, everything will be shambles. But I know Pa Akintoye is a man that understands what freedom is all about, because I follow up his utterances. He has not gone back on the Oduduwa project. It is not over, because as you see this one, you think that it is over. Let us bring you to another place. Before you see us at this on arranged hour of our own times based on our locations, the reason for it. Can you see another one on the screen? Jigawa State orders sudden schools closure
Yes.
amid concern over fear of terror attacks. Last week or last month, it was Abuja. The other week, whether it was Nasarawa. So we are just showing you so that you understand when we say it is not about personnel change. Because when you follow up the trends of killings and destructions and people that they have sent to IDP camps since they started shouting this 2023, the numbers have not been accounted for. So this is another one. This is Jigawa State. Another year, okay.
Yes, sir.
So when you see the Biafran people doing the needful under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and through the spokesperson of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, you need to give him your support. You need to give every gallant men that are dying by the sword your support, financially, socially, logistically, mentally, prayerfully, scientifically, technologically, and otherwise. Add whichever kali that you can add to the other one, and then just do the needful to give them your support, because all hands must be on deck this very time if we want to be free. And if you don't want to be free, continue shouting one Nigeria, and you will not know the next place that you will find yourself. Ojukwu did not use oil to gain for our freedom because he did not want to sell off Biafra. That is something people should reckon him. If you don't reckon him for any other thing, you should remember him. What did Gowon do? Gowon sold everything Nigeria had just to be able to boast the armory of killing Biafrans in a bid to win the war to keep one Nigeria as one. He even sold off his own lands to the Fulanis. And that is why his people are dying by the sword of the Fulanis more than every other person today. And God kept him for him to see this day so that he will understand when God spoke through the mouth of Ojukwu that the Biafrans that you are killing today, God will raise another set of Biafrans that will come and complete the work which he has started. If Ojukwu had sold oil to the West, as Gowon did, he would have won the war but lost the future of his people, which is the Biafran people. So do you now understand the love that Ojukwu had for the future of our people? The love Ojukwu had was better off us winning the war cheaply, but selling off our future. But Ojukwu took a decision that made all of us to be alive today. Regardless the people that died, we are here to continue that wish Ojukwu started. And we are not going back. So we give all support to the men that are on ground and are doing the needful. Master Kunkwo, do you have anything to tell your people about this another attack that is looming in Jigawa State? Because it's like when we tell them, they see us to be storytellers. But evidently now they are seeing everything as it unfolds every day.
Yes. You know, we must always review the prophecies of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And according to some predictions of the Bible, it gives signs that when you see this happening there, you will know It is the time of this and the time of the prophecy that the fulfillment is there. Our leader Mazen Nandekano said to us in one of his broadcasts, he said they will be busy attacking us in the south, east, and the terrorists will do what? Will take over. And when that happens, he said, know that Biafra is here. Because they will come, he said. And this is exactly what he said that is already happening. What we are still telling our people, we can keep talking and saying all kinds of things here, but one of the most important places we must hang telling you is how to be careful, how to understand that the terrorists, just to understand that the terrorists there, anything can happen. And some of you also that goes and gathers in the church, they never start. They never start. Now, tell me in a country where the terrorists will just giving a note that they're coming, and before you know, they will come. And even when they come and blast parawas on it, somebody will come and call it just a normal gas explosion. That one that happened one time in Lagos. One man said, no, it is not a bomb. Why the thing killed little children there? And he says just under gas explosion. There are many terrorists. You have a lot, even the ones I send you right away now on the WhatsApp. Going on, Unuli. Still, or in our mama of something like that, which I sent you, that they go send to me. Something is going on right now in Biafra land as I'm talking to you. Terrorists is everywhere. They are taking over Nigeria. That's why everybody must stand up. I want to thank also Biafrans, all the Biafran people who are coming now together. Even the new commander of the ESN, we want to thank everybody. Let's join together and understand that these people has come. See, terrorists warning everywhere. In South is terrorists, everywhere terrorists. And sometimes, we forgot to always call them by that famous name that we used to name them, Fulani herdsmen. No, it is no longer. These guys are baptized. All the whole terrorists is there in Nigeria. As I'm talking to you, and people are still talking about the election. Of course, yeah, somebody will rule, but we don't want. When we look at what happened in Abuja Accord, the only thing that can solve the problem of terrorism in Nigeria is every one of us should focus our mind on the division of Nigeria, the termination of that name called Nigeria, because there is something like an impending doom attached to that particular name because of the blood that has been shed in that particular country. Yes, we are fighting for Biafra. Nigeria still owe us, you must know. And now we want to thank God also for the Yorubas, like 247. I remember also when you 247, he's always said it. I used to watch his program, and I think that was when I used to watch 247. He shouted very well about this lockdown in Lagos State, and people should lock down. If our brothers, see, another thing is we should stop deceiving ourselves. Some of all these our brothers in Lagos, they are all Biafra. In fact, every high market in Lagos State is from Biafra. When they decide to join for the restoration of Biafra, this sit at home must take place in the Lagos State. It is going to yield a fruit. It is called civil disobedience, biblically purchased and given to us by God as a great weapon that chases the enemy and gives us what we want. But when you talk about this, some people are crying for hunger. Let me tell you, except the seed of a corn or a wheat falls down and die, everything can never be free. There are protocols. Even to die, there are protocols. To cheat, there are protocols. There are protocols to get freedom. The only protocol to get freedom in a state like Nigeria is to wage them and give them what they want. And that's why we're calling everybody to come and join autopilot. Straight ahead. Things are happening. Don't you listen to the brokers of the dragon today? When you go through everything that he has said, you will understand that we are really in the new dimension, which Mazina Kalu told you that you must listen to Simon Eber. Very, very important, he said, if I could remember. But they attacked him. But I'm not going there, but I like to mix meat and they dry it together so that the soup will be delicious. He said, listen to Simon Eber, very, very important. And everyone you see that have castigated Simon up to today, they are all one way or the other being disgraced in themselves. As I'm talking to them, let them go one corner and ask themselves a question: what have got? Is Simon dropping for what has been doing? Rather, when you mention his name, he's going higher, because it is written in the book of Philippians chapter 2, verse number 9, if you read from verse 8, he said, because he humbled himself even to the level of giving himself for Biafra, and then he was exalted above other names. When you mention Simon, 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 what you do is you elevate him, because anything that you cause deliberately is higher than you. That's why Jesus becomes the greater on all dimension, even in the human dimension, even in the animal dimension, in all frequency, because his name signifies. And the same way they must make Jesus also, when they put crown on his head, they mock him and they said, you are the king. The same way they give us autopilot. Do we give ourselves autopilot? No. What we are saying is, God prepared us to bring you all this kind of good news, to expose the terrorists that are happening all over Nigeria. And we know and call all of you to come together, all Biafran. Forget all this deception that are deceiving you. Forget all this saga that people who tie the rag on their head is telling you. Focus on the restoration of Biafra. Let's join. Don't be ashamed. Join autopilot. Don't say because he says Simon is a fool. No, forget. Come back. You will return. We will accept you. The prodigal son also turned back and he was accepted. And when he come back, the Bible said that his father blessed him more than the one he has before. We are calling all of you to support Simon Eba, support Azuka, support if you support all the Holo Mother, support Autopilot Media. We are here to tell you, look at what is happening right now. I thank God for Koiki Media. Sorry, Sonny, that I'm going too far. For the Yoruba Koiki Media, he's doing great, alerting, hitting, telling the people what is happening.
Fire on.
There is a terrorist alert which I sent up, but I was he also going to highlight it. Now they closed also politicians are also running in Lagos State as I'm talking to you. This is update as I'm talking to you. There are terror coming, and when you are telling our people, now they are coming for campaign, people who are coming to protest for P2B and the rest of the things. Yes, look, let me tell you, when you are not careful, you become a victim of this 2023 election. Because in a state of terrorism, the only thing that can give us peace in Nigeria is that every one of us must believe in one accord and let there be a referendum in Nigeria. And it has come to be. When I look straight, like I said to 247 today when I was with him on his platform, I say, I see the reality that Biafra is coming. Those who mock us shall later come to bow down to us. Thank you, Biafrans. Let's keep resolute. Biafra is here. Thank you.
Mazi 247. Make I know seize your mic before you go pursue me for another side.
So when talk would day like this, I know I don't forget where I did now. There was an alert Okonkwo sent me now, because this one I don't even know the one where we go talk now. Alert they come in and out here and here. They say for first stack, police stations don't lock. For first stack for Lagos, police stations don't lock. So if you the watch us here, if na lie, tell us say na lie. If na true, tell us say na true. Police stations don't lock. And now, I want you to ask yourself a question. Why are all these things happening now? Why? Because when you look at the way things are going on now, Jigawa na their own day far. Come on, Jigawa day far. We are talking of our own. Everybody now listen. There was a talk Osadebe Sekowoye or say Alochana maye etibuchana maye brulawa nobi. If you dey fight for you and your family, you no agree, begin the fight for you and your papa house. If you no agree work, begin the fight for you and your children and wife. If you no agree work, fight for your own head first. If you fit fight for your own get, you go know say you go fit fight, get another person join am. Na life wey we dey. So comot Jigawa, make they go fight their own battle. Everybody now wey say him no know say e dey happen, make e go ask Two-Face. he go explain to them better. Because Biafran child, you and your generation are evil. Biafran child, you and your generation are evil. That is why they are killing people in Ihiala now, and all you could do is to come here and say we are a group of evil people. Are you not stupid? Okay, Chuku, are you not stupid? Are you not a fool? Are you not an idiot? Are you not an imbecile? Imbecile. Oh, you egu Morocco. I said the me woman before. Mago okay, Chuku, emono to say like iki. Emono to see respect iki. Nonsense. People are locking down everywhere. Government offices. Listen, don't be surprised you will wake up in the morning and you will hear that the Abuja Aso Rock has been shut down. Aso Rock has been surrounded by they no go tell you say na terrorists. They say na what do you call them, bandits. They go tell you that Aso Rock has been taken over by bandits. And this is where we are going. And this is exactly where they are driving this their motor to. These their jets that are flying. They are flying to the point that Aso Rock has been taken over. And then, if Kaduna, listen, so I don't know if you have seen the news that Kaduna, part of Kaduna, in short, like 70% of Kaduna state is being taken over by terrorists. They even collect taxes in Kaduna state. They even have their own structure. They have their own offices. They have their government in the Kaduna state. And somebody will come and tell me that they are still looking for the terrorists, you know where their offices are. Yeah. He said, doesn't mean they have taken over. Look at a fool. Look at a fool where don't die. Look at a stupid man where don't die finish. They tell me it doesn't mean they have taken over. How can somebody take tax from your government? You listen, people have to people of Kaduna State, where the areas where 70% of Kaduna State has been taken over by terrorists, and the areas that has been taken over are paying taxes and homage to these people, because if you don't want, they will kill you. They have been forced to accept Sharia law. They have been forced to pay taxes. If you go to farm, whatever you get from the farm, you share it and give them their own percentage, whether you like it or not. If you don't do it, they will still kill you and collect that thing by force. And
Exactly.
this idiot, this monkey here is saying it doesn't mean they have taken over. Fools is to come and fight in Imo State and kill innocent people, kill innocent citizens. That's where you see that Nigerian government is working. Why don't you go and bomb them in Kaduna State? And our people like Hope Uzodinma is busy being accepting armor tanks, armor vehicles to fight and bomb the people of Imo State. Look at it. And we are discussing this.
Until blood rush in his eyes.
They have turned Biafra land into the land of pool of blood. Every day there is blood everywhere, blood everywhere, blood everywhere.
I'm telling you, brother.
No land, you cannot walk a meter now without, you cannot walk 1 kilometer without seeing stains of blood on the floor, on the ground. No building, no community has not been affected with this killing, with this carnage. No community has not gotten their own share of burning down people's houses and killing people. No mother, no relation have not cried for their lost ones. And we are talking. This one, we don't even know where she is. Whether she is still alive, me, I don't know. I don't know. This one, where they deny, we don't know. Maybe they don't kill her.
When we so far, so when we talk about the prices we pay on this Biafra people don't understand.
Mm.
This our sister right now, her life has been given for Biafra in Enugu. Now she's whether she's alive, we don't know. That's why we must understand that Biafra we have crossed the Rubicon and we must not surrender. It is not violence. We'll keep on sitting at home innocently and do the best we can and do our disobedience. When they kill us, we kill them. And now I thank God for the statement of Simon today. It was great. I was very happy for those declarations. And Biafrans, we must carry it out. Thank you. Sorry that I cut in. It's so painful
You know,
that
you don't
Biafra
listen. This one no be the one leave me make I talk finish. That is it, because it's too painful. When you tell our people they don't listen. Okay, now I want to show you this clip of this our Nollywood actor. What do you call his name? Ugezu, J Ugezu. I wish I can see it now. So you will play it as well that people may see and know that we have been warning them. Ugezu, show them, and he warned them something like this might happen. What will you do? How do you prepare yourself if this kind of thing happened? Now it has happened already. You know, no say as in the talk and it don't happen. Now be the matter. I wish I can see the video. I don't know where it is. Because
Anyway, keep looking for it. You go find
we
them.
take we take everything for granted. We say, especially when you are telling people about things that will happen to them, they will say this one is a hungry man. He's just looking for who to follow him talk. You are making noise on social media. You are Simon's boy. You are this one. You are that. Nothing reasonable. What is their problem? You have blocked the way from which they steal money. I've seen the video. I pray this one will show as well as not make it no do like the other ones. Oya plan make dey hear. Okay, sorry. Just plan before we go to Simon.
I just want people to ask themselves some very simple questions. What if what happened in Afghanistan is actually what is planning to happen in Nigeria? A situation whereby one day we are going to hear that the armed forces of our country has been overwhelmed by the activities of hoodlums, of the insurgents, of terrorists, and that they have given up so that the insurgents can take over the affairs of the country. Is that not exactly what happened in Afghanistan? And they said that the government has collapsed and the Taliban has taken over. Looking at what is evolving in Nigeria on daily basis, one will begin to speculate that actually we are tilting towards that direction. And the question begging for an answer is, what are the authorities doing about it? And the more you ask yourself that question, the more you discover that absolutely there is nothing the authorities are doing. I feel that the right to life is an inalienable right that nobody can take away from anybody. People are planning left, right, and center on how they are going to kill. And one more time, I wish to beckon on all the president generals of town unions for them to understand their duty is right now is no longer political. They have to figure out a way to put in place measures, to save their people from what is about to be unleashed. Ndị Igbo si na nkwụcha abụrụ ụjọ, and ụkpana okpoko bụ ụlọ a lot of things are happening, and we can no longer keep quiet. It is unfortunate that the people who are supposed to be keeping quiet are actually the people who are speaking, and the people who are supposed to be speaking are keeping quiet. It is an irony. You wake up every day, you will hear one sad news, and then you will wait for the whole day to see if the authorities will do something about the bad news, and you will discover that people who are supposed to deal with that bad news, they will just, calm down, expecting the bad news to just flash at the goal. All is not well.
So now I think he has passed the message. Since the video is hanging, you can remove it.
And so many people are running away. And I wonder why. Men who are men do not run away from their father's land. You have to stay back and find solutions to the problem. So I'm calling on all the people. Na-ekwu ndị mmadụ a na-aghọta ebe ntị ya bata. O nwere ụmụ ibe anyị na-egechara anya n'ala Igbo mere ọtụtụ ibe anyị na-emere ji eme. Anọzialụ n'obodo asị na onwe ndị mmadụ na-abata obodo ndị mmadụ awara ọsọ. Ọ na-emekwa n'ala Igbo mgbe gboo. Ọnwa ndị na-abata n'obodo eje nwụrụba na ndụ maka na obodo na-akwado ka obodo si akwado. Kedu ife mere anyị bụ ndị Igbo o ji wee wụziala obodo n'ozi ya na onwe ndị na-abatara awara ọsọ wezibe obodo dobere ma ji echekwa onwe m atọ. Ka anyị sie okwe n'azụ president of town unions ka m na-akọ ka m na-agwa ka a mara na ibe anyị eme ka akwụ ọnụ mmiri ka mmiri ka nọ n'ọgbụgbọ na ka e were efife chụba na egwu dị oji maka na chi jie ewu dị ojii a na-ekwe nchọta. Onye ọ na-eme omume na-ebe ọbụbe ka anyị were ọkpa chọba ebe dala mmiri ozita adịba mma. Ndị Igbo ka m na-agwa ozita adịba mma na ọ dịba anụ gboo. Ekerekwe m unu afa mba Ugezu jide ọfụ Ugezu ayake.
Sorry that the network has been cracky, did not allow us to pick in point by point, but the message was well delivered.
Very, very delivered, though. Very strong. When you listen to his message, he spoke in different dimensions. He spoke in parable. He's asking our people Where is our ancient agreement? We are losing it all. He said he thought that when they come in a city, that a people must have something they will use for the protection of their people.
Ugo,
And now
please
he
forward that
already,
message to me, please. Forward that video to me, Ugo, please.
okay, then now he's now talking to the town union, also not only the town union, those who are in the power, for them to gather themselves and begin to think that what happened in Afghanistan is already happening. You know, he said, what about before you woke up one day and find out that our military men have been overtaken by the terrorists? Now let's ask ourselves, who are in the military? Who are the military men? Who are the military men? The question. So
You know,
thank you, my brother.
Kokwa, sorry. These things are the kind of questions people don't want you to ask, and they don't want to answer it.
Mm, mm. So those are the things. We must know that they have already taken over. All this is here is that there's a lot, a lot, a lot. It's a lie. And now, why is it that when there's a lot, the police will run away from the station and hang their boot like what is happening now somewhere there in Lagos and they block the road? There is no police in Nigeria. Everyone has become terrorists. Nigeria is already down. You must know it. They are doing very fast for this 2023. What you'll be seeing is going to be very, 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 very amazed. People has to get ready, prepare. Those of you in Biafra land will no get salt and oil. More could go to purchase two bag of salt. They keep them for the land. Those who know how to grow things in the inside their room, make sure that they grow. There's a way to plant yam now. You can use this Tanzanian bag and buy sand that has manure and plant yam. You see yam, you go grow. You see that bag, you can even plant it on your own completed building. Yam grows in the bag. We have to get ready because these people has come all here Biafra.
We have to be ready because the hour has come. The long-awaited hour has come, and people must be fully ready. Let's listen to the declarations and the enactments from the indigenous persons of Biafra. The message was delivered by the spokesperson of Biafra in the name of the Dragon, MSE Njoku.
Therefore, from tonight, anywhere you see any state actors, be it those military from Niger, because we have the intel that they have hired mercenaries from Niger and they are in Biafra land dying one by one. From tonight, the Biafra people taking this particular liberation of Biafra to a different level. And after the elapse of our ultimatum that you must leave our land and the liberation have started. From tonight, anywhere you see state actors, be it paramilitary, be it military, whether they are non-actors and non-state actors because they are now declared terrorists. Anywhere you see the herdsmen carrying AK-47 in our land, anywhere you see bandits, confront them from tonight. Anywhere you see them in Biafra land, confront them from tonight. We have entered the liberation phase of Biafra. It is going to be from this night till Biafra is restored by 2023. Number two.
Mazio, where is Okonkwo? The question Okonkwo asked, who are the police or who are the terrorists?
I send you the video.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Has just been answered from the declaration that was made by our spokesperson here.
Mm.
The non-state actors or any state actors, they are all working in pari passu.
Bam.
The police, oh, the army, oh, the Air Force, oh, the Navy, oh, the terrorists, oh, the ISWAP, oh, the bandit, oh, whatever they call them, they are all the state actors and the non-state actors now, because all of them are now working together. So you hardly differentiate them. So, Majo Gonkwo, that is the answer to the question you asked. Who are the police? So that is why this declaration has taken care of that area, so that you will not put your trust in anything uniform claiming to be police or army or navy or air force, because they now wear their same uniform and come to attack you. All the acclaimed repentant Boko Haram that were dispersed back into the communities, they are there in the army, in the police, in the air force, in the navy, and they shield them when they are kidnapping and attacking and destroying communities and raping people. They will not come to your aid in that community. They will wait until these terrorists are finished attack, and they will only come and gather the dead bodies of the people that have been killed. You wouldn't even see your governors or your senators or your commissioners or your paramount rulers or your councillors coming to your community to come and even look at the dead bodies of people, just to look at the dead bodies. So you can never see these your leaders. And people are clamoring for one Nigeria, and they are still supporting and praying for the same one Nigeria, who is hell-bent on putting everybody below 6 feet. Matthew Kunko, do you have something to add before we listen to the second point?
Yeah, but I was, you see, when we look, that was when 247 was saying something before. Every Biafrans and all Nigerians listening to us has to consider that the amount of, we said, dead body, amount of life, amount of future, amount of souls that this Nigeria has taken. It is, but I was saying, do you know that our people have become so familiar with dead body that they call it like a kind of, they become accustomed to it. In this country, when you are riding your bicycle or your car, you hit an animal down carelessly, you go to jail. In this country where I am in the Netherlands, when you see a hen, a cock break its leg, when you call an ambulance, they will come and take just a chicken to the hospital. Life matters. But every day in Nigeria, life of thousands are wasted. It becomes a normal routine to kill, to take away life. What do you think about this life? Those of you who are not supporting Biafra right now, think about it. Whether you are an IPOB or not, as long as these terrorists have entered, we started asking you to join us, you refuse. A strange bullet does not know who is an IPOB or an autopilot. Thank you.
247, you have the mic.
Me.
If you don't have something to say, you yield.
Because policeman, army man, police, army, civil defense, minister for defense, minister for information, minister for justice, minister for power and steel, minister for senate, senate minister, senate president, senate speaker, everything, President Buhari, deputy Buhari, all of them are terrorists. I know say deputy na you call and redeem pastor Abi, But I want to ask you as a Christian, if you as a Christian, a true Christian, you will be in the midst of the meeting where you will find out that your fellow Christians are to be killed, are to be lynched, and you said no to that, and they said you don't have a say, will you continue to join that meeting? Why don't you walk away from that meeting? If Osibanjo has been forced to accept the condition of Nigeria as it is because it cannot be changed, that is what we are talking about. This fool you called your brother Obi, because you cannot change anything. Osibanjo cannot change anything. Even ant wey don die, Osibanjo no fit carry am comot for road unless he will be given the permission to carry that ant and comot for road. Now, one thing I have against Osibanjo is this: why don't you resign? Must you remain the vice president? Because it is rotten. You are doing this in a rotten house, and it is not supposed to be. This is why I want us to get the message directly and clear that it is not about personnel changes. Nigeria has accepted that they will romance thieves, they will romance criminals, they will romance terrorists, they will dine with terrorists, they will pay money to terrorists, they will go to the forest and give money to the terrorists, and you in your house are dying to go to school where you will still go and pay your money, and they will not allow you. Now we have gotten to the state that even for you to come out of your house, you are scared. And that house, even, you are not sure, because they can come into the house and slew you or rape you. After raping you, they go see kill you. They can rape your wife before your own eyes, before your own children, because these people are not human beings. They are worse than animals. Somebody that will come into your house and rape your wife before your own eyes, before your children, and they will force you to watch them raping. And they will rape your children before your eyes, before your siblings, and they will force you to watch. And we are still deliberating who will be your president. It's not who will be your president. It's you are choosing who will rape you and they rape your children. A time is coming when men will come out and tell you that they don't fuck them for nyashu. It is coming, because these people, if they can insert their penis in the anus of cow, malu, what happens to your own nyash as man? Why they no go shook their penis put inside? If they shook put inside cow, shook put inside ram, shook put inside goat own, why they no go shook and put inside your own?
Arrow.
I beg you.
Arrow, man.
Arrow.
We have to wake up.
Let Danjuma blame
I said
it for us.
Chicken don't make it, yo. Chicken don't grow it.
Let Danjuma blame it for us, so that you people will understand every justification of why and what we are doing.
Taraba is a mini state. It's a mini Nigeria composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state, and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up.
You see, what I don't like is when people come and give you false hope. This man now will come and tell you, we must resist it. It's a carnage. It's evil. What has he done? Has this man condemned terrorists openly? Or he will come and tell you that they are killing us? It is no good. All the people that are... T.Y. Danjuma knew that Buhari is a terrorist. He know this man, he knows the people that are doing this, that are giving money to terrorists, that are buying arms for them, that is selling, giving them AK-47 to go and kidnap people from the Biafra land. And he will not call their names. And he is telling me it's evil. It is not evil. It's very good for him. I beg you, go on, Jare.
The armed forces are not neutral.
Okay.
They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. The ethnic cleansing must stop in Taraba State. It must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play.
They don't copy our leader.
You see?
They don't want to wait in talk.
You see? Hey. So when
they all know waiting they happen. They know the truth. But they don't want to come out and condemn the evil.
So when we say that every army, every navy, every police in uniform or Air Force, that they are all with the terrorists, no be from our mouth. You go say you hear them alone. You don't hear them from Danjuma. Danjuma now is someone that has eaten and baked Nigeria. He has eaten and baked it. He baked it in his bakery to understand what they have done to one Nigeria.
I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country, defend your territory, defend your state. You have nowhere else to go. You have nowhere else to go. God bless our country.
Which country? Which country God wants bless?
What I want people to pick home from what this man said is that he has honor as one of the leaders. He has honor to tell you that the government cannot help you. That you yourself now is the one that need to fight to help yourself. Because if that man and understands everything that is happening, and they are not ready to do anything, they are now giving the responsibilities to the people now to say, fight for yourself. It is an implication that one Nigeria is ended. That means there is no more a government, because a government does not exist when the people in the country or in the community are the ones fending for their own security. What's the point of having a government? There is no government that is existing anymore.
Exactly.
That's why
there is government. There is government. It don't say there is no government. Go and ask Erufai of Funane Kaduna. He will tell you the government that is existing. The government that has taken over Kaduna is the government in Nigeria today. In case people don't understand.
You now. Terrorist government.
I understand. Yeah.
That's
terrorist
what we
government.
have.
Please, what in be name? Emma Bassi say he had a dog back in today. I don't know whether a German dog or.
That's China Saworu now. He said Shina Sawori is begging Nigeria to go and catch Simon. That is the reason why they are killing people in Biafra land.
And Ejide Ikuku Ejide. Chinasa Nworu self, does he has a name? His name is Abbas. In Kuwait, is a Muslim. Then in IPOB, he said one family. We don't want to talk about that idiot here, man. If you like, na dog he be, let him go and die. He's the killer of our people. Chinasa Nworu is the criminal.
That is a slave.
Nworu, yeah.
From tonight, the enforcement of open grazing, ban on open grazing in Biafra land start from tonight. Any cows you see anywhere, especially in our farmland, from tonight in Biafra land, bring them down. We ban any movement of any cow in Biafra. From today.
Yes.
And the Bible says whatever we banned on earth has been banned in heaven.
Bam.
Okay.
Otua.
We may have issues with
and we also ban any man eating or buying from Funani.
Spiritually and physically.
If we catch you dining with Funani, you are in trouble. If we catch you dining with Funani, if they catch you, you will be treated like the Funanis. So accepted that Ebubago is killing purpose of them. When Ebubago kill people,
sorry about that particular. You know, we are back, and sorry for that in particular interruption on this particular program today. We are going to take one at a time our resolve from tonight. From tonight, the enforcement on the ban on open grazing take effect, starting from this night. And of course, to show our readiness to leave Nigeria by 2023, to continue to show our readiness to break away from Nigeria by 2023, from tonight, we declare every military, police, and the custom checkpoint in Biafra land a terrorist zone. We don't want to see any checkpoint of any military, any police, any custom in the entire Biafra territory. Reasons are these, because when we tell you the reasons, the reasons are, we have now confirmed that most of the military checkpoint, most of the police checkpoint, most of the custom checkpoint are where the kidnapping are taking place. They kidnap every 2 kilometers away from the military checkpoint. Our people are being abducted right behind the military checkpoint. So we are going to know, and we are going to fight the Fulani bandit. Any military checkpoint from tonight, as we have entered the liberation of Biafra, will be regarded as terrorist zone. This particular information, take it very important, because every kidnapping has taken place in military checkpoint. The story, the witnesses, the eyewitnesses, the victim, all the victim of Biafra people, all the Biafra people that have been victim of the terrorist kidnapping
Those that have paid 100 million and all that, they have all been abducted 1 kilometer away from the military checkpoint. So on this note, military checkpoint in Biafra from tonight is confirmed and will be regarded as terrorist zone. Do not take this declaration as a joke. From tonight,
247.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say about?
Waiting on one talk where everything they clear. If you get brother will be police, if you get brother will be army, if you get police brother will be cotema, if you get brother will be soldier, will be immigration, anyone, tell them if you there for Biafra land, either make it come out in uniform or make it go hide. The message is clear. So you
Yes,
don't say your brother is an Igbo man. Why did they shoot? Listen, because whenever they see anybody at any checkpoint, he is an enemy. From what Simon has said now, and for him to come out here and tell you that from 12 o'clock, that's for about past an hour ago, it has taken effect. If they see any policeman anywhere, he is a terrorist. If they see army, customs, anyone, they are our enemy. Just yesterday, I said that we are getting to, I know talk with Simon, though. I know follow Simon talk. But to tell you that the spirit is working in line, accordance. Yesterday, I said something 2 times in 2 different programs. I said, we are getting to the point where these politicians, nobody is going to ask them to run away. They are going to run away. We are getting to the point. Even before the election, you will look for them, you will not see them. Because we are taking over our land. And somebody like Hope Uzodinma, Masoludo, Devu Mai, Okeze, Bazo, Willie Obiano, Devu Babi, Devil Omahi, all of them.
They will not enter the kingdom of God.
They cannot enter the kingdom of Biafra. They cannot, because Biafra is a sovereign kingdom. They are not needed. Even their blood cannot be shed in that land. Somebody like Aton Zeribe will be exhumed and set ablaze. Anything that is left of him, he will be exhumed and taken to court and judged. Because he is the major reason why me and you are still here talking about Biafra. Had it been that he used the money given to him by Ojukwu to purchase the arm and bring it for Ojukwu, Ojukwu would have defeated Nigeria. But he used the money Ojukwu gave to him, purchased the arm, gave it to Nigerian government to fight Ojukwu and to keep Biafrans.
Yes.
God, we are now in a new era. Those kind of things will never be permitted anymore.
In the new era.
Better now.
Thank you. Matthew Kunkwo, you have something to say?
Yeah. I want to thank my brother Aloysius Gikelu, right? Yeah, he got it right. That was the prayer of our leader. He said the hour has come. The moment is here when the Son of Man will be glorified. And into your hands, O Lord, we commit our nation Biafra. And it has come to our hands. Everybody must know that the game has changed. Our leader has taught us that we must be very, very mentally tough, mentally strengthened, helping your brother. This is not a time of sabotage. We must be strong, because we must not also not behave like the people of Israel. When you see the Red Sea, you go back. Miracle is there. And our leader also said to us, he said that as God granted the Israelites freedom from the hands of Pharaoh, the same way Biafra has come. When I look into the scripture, Revelation 21 unquote, the New Jerusalem is the Biafra. Don't let no man deceive you. It's the new kingdom of God coming, a country that is going to change the face of black men. The question we should be asking ourselves is, why are they delaying Biafra? Why are they saying that we are criminals, we are hated, they hate us, but let us go, they don't want to let us go? Anytime someone is holding you captive and refuse to let you go, means there is something you are bringing. You have a great contribution into that work, somebody's life. It's like when Jacob was in the house of Laban. The Bible says because of his presence, all the ram sheep multiplies. But his own brother, Laban, his uncle, his mother's brother, delayed his destiny. 7 plus 7, which is 14. And also at the last minute, because of who Jacob was, his immediate uncle, the enemies in the house, did also not want to settle Jacob. Betrayed Jacob instead of giving Jacob Rachel, and he gave Jacob Leah. This is what the Nigerian government is doing to us. They are using the inside enemy to change our destiny. But our leader has said unto us, he said, listen to Simon Ekpa, for he is doing exact work concerning this referendum, concerning this freedom that we are asking Elohim to give us. I want Biafrans to be strengthened. Those of you that are in Europe, help your family back home, come together. Let's get Biafra. It will be better for us. How long are we going to stay in this level? There was, I would say, my brother 247. You can put that video, that clip again, that illustration where someone is looking for BBC. Why freedom is on his right hand. These are the things you must look figuratively and let them speak to you. That this is a time that all Biafran will come together, support our Eastern Security Network. Today, you have heard that the Eastern Security Network has come into one umbrella. Strong, we move. That shows you that that thing that our leader said has come in existence. We want to thank Biafrans and everyone watching us here. What you must do for us is go to Sunny TV, go to 247, go to us, click these channels, share them, subscribe, follow us. If you have never done that before, do that right now. In YouTube, we are in Twitter, join us everywhere. And we must start right now to follow the Twitter as our leader has taught us a long time ago. There are power in Twitter. These are the powerful handles where you meet men who knows what is happening. When we continue tweeting, Twitter has power. Nobody can stop us. If you ask me what time it is now, I will tell you we are 10 minutes to Biafra. Last time was 15 minutes. 5 minutes have taken over. I see our leg inside that country, and God must give us Biafra because we have paid a huge amount of prices. Our mothers have been raped, our sisters have lost, our gold, our farms have been taken out, our land has been invented, and we need Biafra. Oh Lord, give us Biafra. Thank you.
May I say something? I remember years launch, and after the NSAS, MNK declared every roadblock by the zoo government is hereby banned. And all the governors in our eastern region were not sleeping in Biafra land. The Nigerian government and the Nigerian police, they were now giving us statistics of how much they have lost from roadblocks that they used to collect money from our motorists. They calculated about 200 and something billion naira that they lost in a year. This is for you to understand the damages and how these people have prepared and caged you so that when you try to run out of this side, they will plague you in the other side. But the hour has come. Let me remind our people one thing, because many people go about giving narrative and impressions of our eternal leader, Ojukwu. Ojukwu did not declare Biafra without the consultation of every ethnicity in Biafra land, in the whole region. He consulted all of them. He put the issue plain to them, and then they understood the plight of us going into our liberation and declaration of the Biafra territory. The video you saw yesterday, which Simon played, which the elders of our land gave a blessing to our stand on no election in Biafra land and the declaration of taking over our territory, is not exceptional. It connects a dot to what Ojukwu did. So people should go and learn and understand that when the elder speaks, it gives you a bold step.
We hereby suspend and ban every use of siren. Siren. The use of siren from tonight is hereby banned in Biafra territory. We have entered the liberation, and this liberation involves armed struggle. The armed struggle is that we are now declaring the armed struggle for Biafra. Our freedom can never ever be exchanged for anything. Anybody that is using siren, you will have to contend with. This particular declaration has become very necessary so that we know how to protect and defend our land. Siren, from all these evil politicians and corrupt politicians with their escort, is hereby banned from tonight. If you use your siren, you will be a target for Biafra people. The oppression of the terrorist group called Ebubago, the oppression of the terrorist group called AVG, or any other nomenclature in Biafra land from tonight is hereby banned. Anybody or any person or any group parading himself or themselves as a Bubago or AVG or any nomenclature is from tonight declared terrorists, because they have killed many people while every other person watch, while the governors watch, while the politicians watch, while the government enjoying the killings. The latest killing was about the 14 people that was murdered in Imo State. So for that reason, if from tonight, anywhere you see them, engage them. This is the declaration that the Biafra people have made from tonight.
Might ask a question and say, I don't understand what siren has to do with us. When you are fighting war and insecurity, you don't need anything that will be used as a disguise to distract the people. That is why that siren banning is of great importance. In civilized communities, siren is only blown when a dead body is carried in ambulance. Or maybe the ambulance is rushing for emergency. They will blow the siren so that the whole road will stand still and they will rush down to wherever they are going for the emergency.
Or police
Now,
want to go catch somebody, or fire service.
okay. Anything emergency. Anything emergency.
It is emergency.
In war times, you don't dare blow the trumpet anyhow. So this siren seemingly could be used as a deception of a trumpet when people that are supposed to be signaled with an indicative signal. The man that spoke understands what I mean when I say in the time of war and insecurity architecture. He knows, Simon Ekpa. He understands what I mean by that. So, to avoid every distraction of any kind, so that we can be focused. When we hear that there is attack in so place, when we hear that it's happening here, we will know the signal that is concentrated on the system. That is where the siren comes in. Now, I will give you guys the mic to speak about the Ebubagu and the others. 247. Let's use a 2 minutes.
I don't know what to say about Ebubago because Ebubago is evil, demonic, whether a rat, demonic rat. They are not Ebubago because Ebubago is the glory of the lion, and these people cannot be compared to that. So I call them nothing. There has been an enemy from the day one, even before they were initiated, before they were inaugurated. They have been our enemy all those while. As for siren, it's good. Listen, while I was in Swiss, I no get document you. I entered train. I didn't know that the person sitting beside me was minister of I forgotten, but he's a minister anyway. Just as you have minister for information, minister for power and state, I didn't know. So as I sit down, he asked me, "How are you?" I said, "Fine." I mind my business. So he come out, and I come out. As I dey come out, he come out. For train, I sit down with him. I sit down. I don't know who he be. So as we come down now, we come down from train. He shake me, he say bye bye. I go. Somebody they ask me, you know him? Okay, no be somebody. Now say for train station, if they get security where they waka, security they always there for train station. So now for Swiss they tell you. So for Ivedon, make I tell you, make you know say I know the life for Ivedon. So security man come ask me, you know that person? I said no. I just enter train with him. He laugh, he shake head. I say, I say, as he ask me the question, say something there. I go ask him, I go call him, I say, what thing happen? Who be this? He say, now minister for something. I say, call him. I say, I look like this. He begin to laugh me. You know, I was seeing myself as waiting. Unbelievable. Minister. But for your country, we be Nigeria, so now one call now obedient country Nigeria. Local government councillor cannot sit down with you. Local government councillor, not to talk of chairman, not to talk of a go. They go do when that siren, let them cancel it. If we hear you siren, we know you are a thief. We know you are a terrorist. You are not a dead body. It's only dead bodies that are conveyed with siren. You cannot go on siren. Africa has been destroyed with with luxurious life. Africa used the most expensive cars, most expensive custom-made cars, because you are president, because you are government personnel. Let it block. Listen, everything you hear Simon said here, whether you like, you call me group of evil men. If you like, you call me Batman. Now so it be. And then there we stand. Bam. Now so it be. They would.
Answer Kunko, you have 1 minute, please. No less.
That 1 minute is too much. The only thing we say, you know, Biafrans, we have come here to stand for this freedom. I would like to tell us, sometimes revisit Mazen and the Gallows message so that you understand that we are about to restore Biafra. He has a lot of prophecies that they have prophesied. We must be strong. We must be strong to get Biafra. I thank you, Sonny. Let's go.
Anywhere we see them, they will be treated as the enemy of Biafra. Going forward, to continue to show the readiness of Biafra people to leave Nigeria by 2023, due to the high level of insecurities in Biafra land, which exposes the life of our people to danger. The gathering of people in Biafra land is hereby suspended. Gathering. Political campaign is hereby banned in Biafra land. I am telling you the fact. This is the resolve of Biafra people. Political campaign from tonight is hereby banned. And what we are going to do is this. Any day, any political campaign anywhere in the old Eastern region will be sit at home. It does not matter where that sit at home is being observed. I want you to pay attention very, very attentively. It does not matter where that particular campaign is being organized. It does not matter. And I want you people to know that for the past 1 year, major part of the Southeast, or the entire Southeast, and there are, of course, some part of the South-South, which comprises Biafra, has observed the sit-at-home order from the Biafra people. Therefore, the gathering of any political anything in Biafra land is from tonight banned, suspended, until further notice. There will be no political campaign in Biafra territory from tonight. Why we are doing this is that our freedom and our safety can never ever be traded or exchanged for something else. We have endured enough. And the time has come for you to be ready. You know, when we were telling you people to begin to sit at home, to train you to what is to come, the day is here. To continue to show the world our readiness to leave Nigeria and to break away from Nigeria by 2023 for our safety, our freedom, and for us to have the opportunity to live. In a few weeks' time, starting from tonight, the Biafra flag will be raised very high. In a few weeks from today, Biafra flag will be raised very, very high in all provinces of Biafra. Anywhere you see this Biafra flag, know that that territory belongs to Biafra Republic. This time. Finally, to this end, to ensure that we have proper coordination of our men on ground, we hereby appoint General INOG of the BNG as the Commander General of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Every unit of our armed forces should be alert for the upcoming instruction. I want you all to understand all ESN command and other Biafra securities are also to be at alert and wait for further instruction. The ESN command will be briefed on the next step and on the way forward. Those alliances and other brothers in arms that have come together for Biafra to be restored next year, 2023, is hereby instructed to wait for further instruction as well. Thank you all. May God bless Biafra. May God protect you all as we officially enter the liberation phase from tonight. I remain Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's disciple on Biafra restoration and by the special grace of God, the spiritual son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on Biafra liberation, and by the special grace of God, the spokesperson for the Biafra people. May God bless you, and may God bless Biafra. From here,
that is the biggest of it all, the one that they never wanted to hear. I'm looking for that video where MNK celebrated General Oji. Who has the link should send it to me, please.
You know, get I'm waiting. Make I send you the video if you know get
First will have it.
Please. I stumbled on that video in the afternoon today. I don't know where.
They said Joseph Carlo had been apprehended by a non-government. No, no carry fake news come, but if not true.
I know they're interested. Joseph Carlo is not my brother. We think concern me.
May they carry them go where they won't carry them go.
Yes, so
now before this goes on, let us remind our people of what MNK said, so that when they see things that are happening, okay, I'm going to play it now, they will understand how and why. Let me play something on the screen so that people will understand the meaning and the purposes of MNK and why we are where we are now.
We are 2 hours already.
Ask it. Like from one of your previous broadcasts, you said that you need about 100 men from biafralands to join you in this struggle. Yes. So I've been wondering within myself since then, trying to know what kind of men are these men that you need. The type of men we need are those who are pure at heart, loving Biafra with all their being, willing to sacrifice anything sacrificable for the restoration and the sustenance of Biafra. People who will gladly give anything, I say anything, to ensure that Biafra is restored. And I have a shocking news for you. In all the years that we have been agitating for the freedom of our people, I have not found up to 15 people who are the way that we are, who are willing to sacrifice everything sacrificable to make sure that Biafra is restored, without enmity, without rancor, without greed, without jealousy, without any personal interest. We have been fighting for years. I'm telling you, in all my life, I have not come across up to 15 people that will do anything for Biafra. Never have not. And Chukwukika said, until there are 100 of you, nothing will happen. I need minimum 100 of you that and do anything for Biafra, and then you see Biafra come. Then we are pushing for that and praying for that, and this year we are going to make very serious inroads, that I can assure you. So if you are one of those who are prepared, I want you to, the analogy, simplest analogy is like the disciples that followed Yeshua in the New Testament. Yeshua said to them, you must abandon everything. Everything, even those of you who are fishers of men, you must abandon everything you're doing and come and follow this very ministry. Come and join this very gospel. That is the mindset our people will need to have. It doesn't matter how poor you are, how wealthy you are. You must be prepared. I'm not asking you in the physical to abandon everything you're doing, but in the spirit, your mindset has to be such that you are willing and prepared to abandon everything in life and to sacrifice anything, sacrifice devil to get Biafra. Those are the people we are looking for. That is the 100 we're talking about. So there are some people who serve IPOB in various capacities. We have officers, both junior and senior. That doesn't mean they meet this criteria. This criteria is meant for the I don't know. Let me not say it live on air.
COVID-19.
When the time
For COVID-19.
Onyendu said, let me not say it live on air. Hey.
Yeah. I can't say that COVID-19 no be Chinas and Woro and Chike, those criminals. Or master
when Onyendu said, the kind of men I mean are men without jealousy. Let me explain to you now. From where Onyendu said what he said. He said, with all the ones that we have with them and we have been in this struggle for years, none of them have met this criteria. He said, none of them
met
this criteria.
That's why they sold him now. He told them the truth.
He said, none of them have met this criteria. Now, I want you to listen to the connotation of what MNK said. When he said, men without jealousy. Listen to it so that you understand him very well before I will now bring General Oji on the screen. We played Simon before, and then you saw the pronouncement of Simon, which they hated him because of jealousy, personal hatred, because they don't want you to do something that will move us forward. Listen to them so that you will now understand what MNK was saying in 100 men that he's asking for.
In the first place. Now, the point here is that Mazi Simon Eba has never been a part of this noble family. I am now giving the title titles, those who have time to gossip. I'm not giving you work. Tomorrow you start your gossip. Mr. Simon Eba was never, is not, and will never be a member of IPOB led by Martin Abdikano.
God has spoken.
Idiot. Ogwazi.
God has spoken.
Ogwazi.
Oh my
this
God.
One with the learned native doctor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, the guy said na madness they say for him body.
Guy.
Because they don't protect
Some of the way they use IPOB money sponsor a brother when one go to election.
the type of men we need are those who are pure at heart, loving Biafra for who they are being, willing to sacrifice anything sacrificable for the restoration and the sustenance of Biafra. People who will gladly give anything, I say anything, to ensure that Biafra is restored. And I have a shocking news for you. In all the years that we have been agitating for the freedom of our people, I have not found up to 15 people who are the way that we are, who are willing to sacrifice everything sacrificable to make sure that Biafra is restored, without enmity, without rancor, without greed, without jealousy, without any personal interest.
Without greed, without jealousy,
without Nzama.
Without Nzama inside.
Without cowbell.
Hey! They say Simon has never and can never and will never.
You know, there are Sonny, I hate somebody like you are in a group. For instance, I'm just giving an example. And you begin to talk to people as if you are their boss. Who is chicken a dozen? When you want to address the people, you must possess a gesture to talk to people. Even if I thought would I want to listen to this and this Ogwazi, for instance, you know, this Ogwazi talking. This guy is the main problem of the IPOB. This man on nine and Nolia, this Ogwazi from. He is the one that destroyed IPOB. When they told him, when we told him to put in there matter on the table, he refused because he has been sold. But anyway, that is not where we're going. what we are telling our people is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not recognize these people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not know them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to say those who entered during the SARS. SARS, I mean Corona time, COVID-19. That is exactly. Sometimes I pause. I said, who created this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because everything he speaks is apocalypse.
Play that thing again. Play that place way in talk about.
Very, very apocalypse. Revelation inside it.
No, what kind of men are these men that we need? The type of men we need are those who are pure at heart, loving Biafra with all their being, willing to sacrifice anything sacrificable for the restoration and the sustenance of Biafra. People who will gladly give anything, I say anything, to ensure that Biafra is restored. And I have a shocking news for you. In all the years that we have been agitating for the freedom of our people, I have not found up to 15 people who are the way that we are, who are willing to sacrifice everything sacrificable to make sure that Biafra is restored, without enmity, without rancor, without greed, without jealousy, without any personal interest. We have been fighting for years. I'm telling you, in all my life, I have not come across up to 15 people that will do anything for Biafra. Never have not. And Biama said, until there are 100 of you, nothing will happen. I need minimum 100 of you that can dedicate and give anything for Biafra, and then you see Biafra come. Then we are pushing for that and praying for that, and this year we are going to make very serious inroads, that I can assure you. So if you are one of those who are prepared, I want you to, the analogy, the simplest analogy is like the disciples that followed Yeshua in the New Testament. Yeshua said to them, you must abandon everything. Everything, even those of you who are fishers of men, you must abandon everything you're doing and come and follow this very ministry. Come and join this very gospel. That is the mindset that people will need to have. It doesn't matter how poor you are, how well you are. You must be prepared. I'm not asking you in the physical to abandon everything you're doing, but in the spirit, your mindset to be such that you are willing and prepared to abandon everything in life and to sacrifice anything sacrificable to get Biafra. Those are the people we are looking for. That is the 100 we're talking about. So there are some people who serve IPOB in various capacities. We have officers, both junior and senior. That doesn't mean they meet this criteria. This criteria is meant.
Hey, Oyen do not finish them.
You don't finish. Sonny, no finish now.
He don't finish for there. This criteria is meant for the people, let me not mention them, but he later gave us the names of those people 2 weeks to his kidnap. 2 weeks to his kidnap, he later came to tell us that these are people that were predestined in their mother's womb for them to restore Biafra.
Yeah.
That is the video that we normally play.
Exactly.
So now we want to show one of the men which we have been seeing. We have been seeing General Oji with his men doing some croquet, and most of us were even laughing that he's just doing display. Never did we know that MNK had held General Oji in high esteem. What we don't know is bigger than us.
Yes, sir.
But I'm making big now.
Are we good to go? Good to go. Are we motivated? Are we rugged? Stand easy, Adwire. Relax on your boots.
and you come out. Longer than I expected. Longer than I expected. I started talking to the people involved about this very case since the year 2010. There's one Obiano went in and appointed Arinza Wolf as his senior specialist. But I understand two people are still left there, isn't it?
Yes.
How many of them?
19 of them.
Which case are they answering?
Treason.
Treason?
Yes, sir.
On what? Because of biafra?
Yes, sir.
That is madness. So what wasn't the case dismissed?
The case is completely different. One of the federal high court, one of the state high court.
Anyway, the treason one is easy to come out of. It's easier. The big case has been dismissed. Treason is far more easy because it can establish that agitating for biafra is not a treasonable felony. Biko and Yako gave it in her own willing in court. So they have no case to answer. I'm glad you all came. People speak highly of you. Even those not members of the National Guard, they speak very highly of you. They say that if you're outside, that Biafra will come even quicker.
That's why I have to see you.
They say you're a strong man. And the time is now to show us what you can do. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir. Yes, the time is now to show us what you can do. People speak highly of you. You came longer than expected. The time is now. The task that was given to him has been declared in the open. At times, I ask some people that are attacking what Simon has been doing and saying since MNK was kidnapped. Have you ever for one day sit back and reason and ask yourself, why is it that with all the communique, with all the going in to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and come out, you have never had the lawyers or the brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and then come out and say MNK sent a strong message against Simon Ekpa? Some people don't get sense. So people don't get sense at all. But you have had series of messages that MNK sends against the DOS. Chika Edozie in person. If you don't remember, okay, and China Sanwo, let me remind you one. When MNK's name was removed as the director of Radio Biafra from all the documents, he sent a message to Chika Edozie to ask him, who ordered that lady to remove my name from the document that I was the director? Make una go search from every other communique. Which one have you had that MNK sent direct counter message to Simon Ekpa on all the steps that he has been taking? Because una no get sense. To say una get sense, una for go sit down, reason. MNK had assignment for many people in this struggle. For the fact that you seem to have been relevant when you started with him for years, you think that no other person that MNK should talk to or should have given any other assignment. The foolishness of men has beclouded your thinking. Dewo Muchineke, my comrades in the house, do you have something to add to one of these men that have just been commissioned?
Yes, want to thank them. Want to thank General Oji. Want to thank our Eastern Security Network. Want to thank everyone that is for a Biafra from the heart. You have had our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu searching for 15 men out of 200 million people. It's like when God went to Sodom and Gomorrah or somewhere want to destroy. He was asking Abraham to search for one man and truthfully, only Lot survived. Even also Lot's wife did not survive. God, I mean, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said 15 people. That's why I say, sometimes when you listen to this man's broadcast, listen to his predictions, you will shock. Everything he said is like biblically already written before he was born. Everything he predicted is coming. And that's why we are getting Biafra here, giving us a sign. When we see it, that Biafra is about to come. Maz, are we closing already?
Yeah, we are rounding up.
Okay, so
we don't want to go longer than this.
Okay, I can just thank Biafrans, and I think we have gone too far today. Since morning, we have been speaking, we have been tweeting. We didn't go to the beach because we are not King One Solomon. So we are here, we are autopilot. We come to tell you what is happening right now. There are inventions everywhere, and also I want to remind all the IPOBs in Greece. Master Sonny, I shared that for you, but you forgot. All the IPOBs in the, what is that again? In Greece, all the IPOBs in Greece. Let me look for that, my friend. John, yes. He gave me the number. I think I shared it also to Sonny. So all the IPOBs in Greece, you have to call this number. Master Sani, can you, I think I shared it on your WhatsApp. Later, maybe if I'm going to post it. Maze, you have to meet on the group WhatsApp of the Greece IPOB autopilot, aka, and the number you must contact is, you have to add. I think they have already created their own Telegram. It's more better Telegram or WhatsApp forum where you can gather together. Why is it important? It is important because when you gather together, you cannot decide how much you'll be paying for your monthly dues, and then you will now choose one person who will take that monthly dues and come up the day we have a fundraising, so that you can also submit it on the same time on that fundraising, and I mean the receipt you use to pay the money. Then you send it to me, Barawa Sonny or Madam Ifi or anybody on that fundraising. So we want people all over the whole places, like we have created in the Netherlands, and we are really coming good. Last time we have a meeting. You can watch the screen now, you can see it. If you are in Greece, you must meet our brother Maz John Ebo, and he will add you in there. All of you will gather one time and know how you are going to come together and know how you are going to contribute to your monthly dues, and choose a trustable person who have a credit card or any other means of transferring the money to the account, and write the names of the people, because I also contacted Madam Azuka, and then she told me that everyone who collect money, write their names and bring the names to us, and we will know what's going on. And when you create your forum like this, one day you can have chance to invite like Madam Azuka or Madam Ifi, one of the women there, they will come and see you, or even the autopilot media team. We're also executive, bro. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much. 247, your closing remark as we fire off.
If you need my Twitter, the Twitter is Okonkwo, Mazi Okonkwo, caps letter. Mazi Okonkwo.
Okonkwocha.
247, go on, please.
Okay, dear friends, as we end the program, as we close this program, I want you to remember everything we have said, explained, narrated is no be joke. They are real. Lagos is now under siege. Everywhere, the same thing is going on here and there. Let us know that what we are supposed to do today, if we refuse to do it today, tomorrow we are still going to do it, and we will do tomorrow own, join them together. That means say it will be double work for us. If Lagos Biafrans has seated at home when we call them, by now we would have been singing a different song. But here we are today, not minding. we still have the chance to make amends. So I call on every Biafran to join us as we liberate our lives, our hopes, our brothers, our sisters, our land, as we save our brothers, our sisters, our mothers from being raped, from the same people that can rape animals. Let us restore Biafra, every one of us. If you have somebody in Biafra land that is in uniform, warn them, warn them. Their life is better than anything. You see, why you are asked to stay home whenever you hear stay home is so that nobody will use you as a human shield. You have seen it now that it is now an open war against Biafrans by Nigerian government. It doesn't matter if you are Hopos or the, they have declared war. They are now killing us. So when you hear sit at home, please sit at home. When you hear sit at home, if you have anybody at home, call them, beg them, make them to understand the truth that if they don't sit at home, they might die. They are going to die, not even that they might die, because there are bullets flying everywhere. Bullets are flying everywhere. Whether the person died by stray bullet or bullet stray, death is death. Once the bullet hits you, you are gone. So as we go this night, remember us in your prayer if you know how to pray. Remember us with good faith anywhere you can. Remember us. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Biafrans. I can't imagine or overemphasize the love, the agility, the readiness of seeing you people still here with us at this ungodly hour. As people where they preach for church, they talk ungodly hour. But me, I don't see any time that is ungodly.
Every time is godly.
Every time.
People when they talk for church, now them they use that word say ungodly hour.
Maybe offering no come good, so anything can be.
Okay. You know, say pastors they know how to do krokere, so they'll consider the one will be ungodly hour and the one will be godly hour. So
my own evangelist, now American Living Stone, I the pastor. So
okay, you see, when he reach where they talk about pastor now, God don't deny your own pastoral name.
I'm the evangelist, the street at the day.
Evangelist.
They never money.
Okay, we thank you all, dear friends, and you say from the love of our hearts and with everything, we owe you people a very big one. So, Ndewo Mochineke from here, from us, it is a good night. But let us entertain you people with this number.
Let us freedom to all. I know in Britain, let biafra go. Whether in Africa, let my people go. Okay, now, Nigeria, Nigeria can finish. Africa, Nigeria can finish. Britain, Nigeria can finish. Nigeria can finish. If I open my eyes, they have been on my nigga. All the way from Benin to China to Nigeria. Country without love, country without direction. Nigeria, all my new nations are India, Nahapala, India. All of my deacon, Ibu, Atilando Talo, Odo, I go back up to Madame Bosso. I got drinking number. Atilando Talo, my deacon, soon will be a Nigeria, let my people go. Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Obodo Kena Warawa, Nigeria Kowasiala, Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Nigeria don't finish. No remain. Nigeria don't finish. If you get here, listen to me, oh. 2023, no election is around. Our land, no election. Italy, Gamma, I will never forget. Eastern Security Network. Under IPOB, autopilot. My prayer to you on this almighty glorification. No weapon from against you, or shall prosper. Me rolling on another missing the Mario. When I find that my girl and your lady, she got fully, I will get there, she said. He said, yes, he said, when you see, he said, I'm from the she said. If I did to Yago, Major Grab, only listen on again. I'm a cherry, but then I'm a cherry, sin on them. I try to man, I try to pick up any sin of the come on, I see someone there. What you got to put them in, what I know by the Mereje be omo biafra se akuturu gaga aga 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 aga. All the media teams, autopilot, ekele ekele chukwu kere no one jump extend my greeting to our mothers. Oh mother, what I do, mother biafra. Oh mother, what I do, mother buru. Madam Adwa, yes, it's very much. Pharaoh in Nigeria, let my people go. Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Obodo Kena Warawa, Nigeria Kowasiala. Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remain. Nigeria don't finish. Autopilot, worldwide. I greet all of you wherever you are, and I pray to you. When I'm moving down, when I'm ụbọchị nta anya chụọ na wele nchi ya gaziere elu. Obodo Kena Warawa, Nigeria Kowasiala. Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remain. Nigeria don't finish. Autopilot, worldwide. I greet all of you wherever you are, and I pray to you. When I'm moving down, when I know what, when I'm moving down,
You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafra.
You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile somewhere talking? How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come.
You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafra.